I never thought I would be the kind of woman to tell this story. In my mind, cheating was something weak people did, people with no values, no self-control. I used to judge them silently. I used to say, if you're unhappy, leave. Life, however, has a way of humbling you. My name is Aisha, and this is the truth I hid for 3 years. When I married Kunle, everyone said I was lucky. He was responsible, hardworking, respected in our Lagos neighborhood, the kind of man mothers point at and say, marry someone like him. In the beginning, he was gentle. He listened. He laughed with me. We talked about everything, from our dreams to the kind of house we wanted to build. Then, slowly, things changed. It didn't happen all at once. That's the dangerous part. One day, he stopped asking how my day went. Another day, he stopped coming home early. Then the conversations disappeared. We lived in the same house, slept on the same bed, but felt like strangers sharing rent. Whenever I tried to talk, he shut me down. I'm tired. Not now. You worry too much. I told myself it was just a phase. Marriage has ups and downs, right? Months passed. Loneliness settled into my chest like a heavy stone. I was married, yet emotionally abandoned. Some nights I would cry quietly in the bathroom so he wouldn't hear me. Other nights I stared at the ceiling, wondering how I became invisible to the man who once couldn't stop calling my name. Then I met Daniel. He was a colleague transferred from another branch, calm, observant, always polite. At first, we only spoke about work. Nothing more, nothing suspicious. But he noticed things Kunle no longer did. He noticed when I was quiet. He asked if I was okay and waited for an answer. That question broke me. I didn't plan to fall. I didn't wake up one morning and decide to cheat. It started with conversations during lunch, then text messages, then laughter I hadn't felt in years. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen, heard, valued. I fought it. I reminded myself I was married. I prayed. I avoided him. But the emptiness at home kept pushing me back into the warmth I found elsewhere. When your emotional tank has been empty for too long, even a small kindness feels like oxygen. The day it happened, I cried afterward, not because I enjoyed it, but because I hated myself for enjoying the feeling of being wanted again. I didn't cheat because I stopped loving my husband. I cheated because I felt alone inside my marriage. That doesn't make it right. I know that now. Every smile I gave Kunle afterward felt fake. Every I love you tasted bitter. Guilt followed me everywhere. I became jumpy, paranoid, afraid he would find out, afraid of who I was becoming. One night, Kunle finally noticed something was wrong. "You've changed," he said. I almost laughed at the irony. That night, I told him everything, not to hurt him, but because I was tired of living 2 lives. The silence that followed was the loudest sound I've ever heard. He didn't shout, he didn't cry, he just looked at me like a stranger. We are still dealing with the consequences today. This story is not an excuse, it's not a justification, it's a warning. Neglect can destroy love just as much as betrayal can. Cheating doesn't start in the bedroom, it starts in the silence between 2 people who stopped listening to each other. If you're married and lonely, speak up. If your partner is quiet, pay attention. And if you're judging someone else's story, remember you may not know how their silence began. Like and subscribe for more interesting stories like this.
Like and subscribe for more.